Hello. Actually, we have recently migrated to Veriston Adan Power Electronics, and we were working on this demo model. This the
Of
demo model is very detailed, but we were only interested uh, in this portion of the demo model, which is related to converters and driving a PMSM. Basically, this whole part is working in a PXI. So first, being the beginner, we were interested only this portion, and in this portion, our main interest at initial stage was to see the result for boost converter in a closed loop environment. So we wanted to load the boost controller MATLAB DLL file and wanted to see the results. So this was our aim. Uh, this demo model we requested OpalRT and they shared with us. All right. And Erika Pearson was the person who was in contact with us during this ticket. All right. So mainly we were interested to see the output of DC boost controller. So you see, this is a bidirectional boost control, and this DLL file we loaded. So these are the settings for the PWM 0 and not is given to switch 7 at. So these settings we confirmed from the video of the switches. Alright, and here is the DLL file that is already loaded, and we have mapped the duty cycle. Let us show you the mapping of the duty cycle, and for that I need to undeploy it. Right, so I go to mapping, and this duty cycle is basically given to PWM generator 0. Mapping is done here because in my case PWM generator 0 is used. So these are the settings. When I now try to run it, I get some issue. This is connected now. Alright. So let's make it now. This battery voltage is 100 volt. Let's make it 200. Output ramp rate I am setting to 1000. But here you see I cannot get the proper PI controller working for this closed loop boost converter. I don't know what is the problem. When I set it to manual, I'm here if I set the manual duty cycle 50%, you see if my input voltage is 100 volt, it is giving 200 volts because it is a boost controller and working fine. With the duty cycle zero point 0.5, output should be twice 200. If I make it 50 volt, then it will be 100 volt. So at least this thing is confirmed that this is working fine, and uh, when I set the mode to, to, to 1, which is duty cycle set to manual. And if I set the duty cycle to 0, or if I set the normal operation mode 2, duty cycle controlled by PI, here it is not working. You see, when I select to mode 2, which is duty cycle controlled by PI, so I get duty cycle 10% here and output is very high. I don't know what is the problem, where should I make changes to see the correct output 200, let us say 250 volt, nothing is working. So can you please guide me what changes are required to operate it properly? So this is a circuit and this is its controller. I also tried it to do it another way, but that also didn't work. I tried to make the circuit from my side, circuit of boost converter. Let me show you here. This is a boost converter. Let's also give it a try. Instead of that circuit, now I am loading this circuit, which is in D. For SPS. Where U01 is input, I am interested to see output Y04. So this is the output I am interested to see. Let's refresh it. Right. So my source is U01. Interested to see. Let's see. Let us say I want to see the for now only output Y04, Y04, which is my output. All right. Ping is already done. PWM generator 0. All right. And let's now run this model. Okay, let's give it PWM and PWM 0. All right. PWM 0. Let's deploy the model. So target synchronization is complete now. See the output here is now Y04. Alright, my U01 is 100 volt. Now let's make it 200 volt and set this temp rate maybe 1000. So V out desired is 200. You see that this is not working fine. Let's now try to run it in manual mode. So when it is 1, this is set to manual mode, and at manual mode again this circuit is working fine. 200 volt for 100 volt, and for 50 volt this should be now 100. And if I make this duty cycle 40%, so as per formula V out over 1 minus D, it should be 250 volt. Oh sorry, 150 volt. Alright, 150 volt, let me check it. Sorry, when I make it 100 volt and when I make it 60%, so it will be 250 volt. Okay, now right, because V out is equal to V in over 1 minus D. D is 6.6, 1 minus zero point 0.6 means 0.4. 100 divided by 0.4 is 250 volts. So this is working fine in case of open loop, but when it is in closed loop, I don't know why, but the output that I am getting is not as per my requirement. It's not changing. Where is the problem? Please guide me. Thank you.